us. And on dry land, actually, if you notice that we're not going back and forth here, we are at Dana and Tova's house, our new friends, our new best friends today, after having an amazingly delicious dinner of scallops, yes. But I'll go ahead and play you a tune for them, and for you, this is called Two Shores. We've seen a lot of shores in the last few weeks here. Well, do you mind if I turn the camera around? And okay, well, this is show you our company here. So this is Bryan is still having some scallops there with Dana and Tova, and we just have we have stuffed ourselves. We said yes, and we met when we first pulled into Jonesport, so that's where we are. Little town. I hope the reception is okay. I'll check and see. We've got some. Yeah, it's yeah. All right. So we've got reasonable audio. I know that the picture may come and go a little bit, but we're doing what we can. And
Right, it's very foggy out.
yes, it is very foggy out, and yeah, I could show you outside, but you would just see white. That's all you would see out the window, and that does affect the reception. Yep, all that moisture in the air. It's I've been doing these Monday blogs, and so if yeah, I mean actually every day we've been doing a little log. If you go to my website, you'll see that, and or Facebook, I think I've got it as well. And so we'll see how many more days we're going to have fog here. The birds seem to like it. Yeah, ducks love it. They're just going crazy. But I see we have a request for Old Man in the Sea. We'll do that for Bryan. Let's say a few more hellos. Oh, Bunny is here again. Great, thank you. And yeah, thanks for stopping in on my guitar class today too. You did that earlier. And okay, focus is not great on that. So, okay, you want a little bit more to the left hand
like
here.
better,
Thank you.
like
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Bunny. So I know she wants to learn everything that I'm playing, and she picks it up just like that, So let's see. I'm looking at. Spike is here too. Thanks. I'm glad you appreciate these. But we will see what next week brings as well, because we will be heading south. We have reached our new destination. Okay, well, west. Well, it's more west than south. South, yes. And the destination was Roque. Actually, that was our destination the last time that we sailed, and this time we didn't make it that time. This time our destination was Nova Scotia. We didn't make it there, but got as far as Roque before we had to think about heading back the other way. But let me go ahead and play Old Man in the Sea. I'll go ahead and tune up for that. This one is on the Sailing Dreams CD, and it was inspired by that Hemingway story, about the old man who goes out and catches the biggest fish of his life, and then there's this battle between man and fish, and it starts out where he's just kind of feeling a little glum. He hadn't caught any fish in a long time. fighting off all those, the sharks are trying to eat his fish. He finally gets it back to shore. Trailing nothing but the skeleton of what was his fish. Okay. I did a little shorter version, and we've got some more folks to say hello to real quick. Let's see. Marty says, "Hey, oh, he's on the left coast, and let's see. You often have some fog there, but let's see. It says it's in the low 60s here. Same here. About let's see, about in the low 60s, I'd say. Yeah, right about the same temperature. We got very similar. And let's see. Yeah, Chris says it sounds flamenco. Well, it takes place in Cuba, and so is that right? Cuba. Well, and so I wanted to give it a little bit of that Cuban sort of a feel to the melody, that borders on flamenco. Yeah. So thanks. Yeah, good observation there. And greetings to Mark from Georgia. Yes, and yeah, we're doing. I'll do something that we. Let's see, something for my students out there. I know. We were talking today about expression, and I always like to sing along with the melody to kind of find, how to phrase it. So I just do even something like this one. Dana, would you like to tell us a little bit about the Yacht Club, what you've been doing there? Just come over here. You can sit next to me on the couch. We met Dana because he rode over and invited us to join the sailboat race. And we So we did, and we came in fourth place.
Yes,
That's
they
right.
did very well. They came in fourth.
Fourth place.
It was hotly contested.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's a small club, and as it turned out, for that particular race, we just had 4 boats. So it,
Okay.
though,
But we did come in fourth.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and they got handed sort of an unfair handicap. There's
Just an old slow boat.
yes, we all boats in our club race together, but not all boats have the same speed. So not knowing what Bryan and Muriel's boat was, they looked at it and it looked like gotta be a fast boat. So they got.
You don't know Avocet.
You gotta mention that 8-minute penalty I had.
Yeah.
They got penalized with a later starting time. So the slow boats start first, and then the faster boats start.
It should have been us.
Right. And,
That's all right.
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was
And
fun.
they were very good sports about the whole thing, too.
Yeah, it was
So
fun
we had a
to
good time.
try to catch the air there. And, yeah.
Well, we're really enjoying having you here.
Oh,
and
thank
listening
you.
to the music. It's wonderful.
It's a cute little town you have here.
Yes.
Well, bigger than the other towns we've been at lately, like Roque has one farm on it, and that's it. Yeah. Yes.
Well, we were bigger once. This was when there were more fish around. This town had about, I think, 3 times the population. There used to be, as Tova said, there used to be a furrier, someone that sold fur coats on this street. Lots of shops. And there were, I think, 13 different sardine packing plants. But the sardines are gone, and as is the commerce. So it's a different, it's a passing of an era. Yeah. So now we do lobsters and
Yeah.
scallops. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, wonderful that you're here. And
Oh, thank
you.
you.
I really enjoy hearing you sing and play. So I'm going to get out of here and let you.
Okay, let's see if we have any
Thank you.
other comments for you. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Neil is wondering how the Grampian rates in the Portsmouth yardstick. So, maybe we'll see someday. Oh, we have some hellos from Quebec, from Seb. Yes, and so we actually heard from somebody. Let me fix the camera again here, so that Bunny can see my fingers here. And there was a note that there's a book that came out and mentions my arrangement of the Liberty Bell, and so I thought I haven't played the Liberty Bell for a long time, so I just got to thinking about it. Maybe I'll play it for you. And I arranged that because my grandfather played saxophone in John Philip Sousa's band, and so I thought I should learn a Sousa march. And you may know it from Monty Python's Flying Circus as well. So it's not that one, not that tune, but similar to that. So here we go. This is the Liberty Bell. And by the way, this is not my, big harp guitar, because we are expecting rain to come out of this fog fairly soon today, and so I just took the little travel guitar I can put on my back and put my raincoat over it while we row back out to the sailboat. So, and this is actually a cute little guitar. I call it Little Mango. It's made with asphalted mango wood. See, isn't that cool? And that was built by Pepe Romero Jr. And let's see. No, I'm moving this way. So here we are, the Liberty Bell. is. And now for something completely different. Well, Bryan has been a very good sport as I've been trying to learn the fiddle on board. And so, I don't know if you're interested in this. It's actually relearning the fiddle, sort of. I was taking some lessons from Chet Atkins. So years ago, I stopped into his office, and he was just showing me some guitar things. So, and one day I went in to learn something there, and Chet was sitting there playing the fiddle, and I said, I didn't know he played the fiddle. He said, oh yeah, that was my first instrument. And I said, I always wanted to play the fiddle, just like Chet, just some old scratchy, old-timey tunes. And he said, well, here, you put it under your chin like this, and you wiggle these fingers, and you move this arm up and down. And so he showed me how to do it. So at first it was weird to move this arm in that direction. And
It's no problem.
that's how Bryan is. He stuffs something in his ears when I'm practicing.
Yeah, it's really
I know,
no trouble at all.
it's a method we've come up with. Yeah.
What?
And I'm doing pretty well, don't you think? Except for tone, intonation, and timing. I think
Yeah,
it's
other than that,
improving.
you did
Other
it,
than
yeah.
that, yeah. But anyway, so Chet started giving me fiddle lessons every week. I'd come in there for fiddle lessons, and I came in for my second or third lesson, and I've been practicing all week, and Chet said, "That's terrible," and I said, "Well, it's better than it was last week, isn't it?" He says, "Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not still terrible," and so. So I was just, really determined. I love those old-timey fiddle tunes, and so the cats that lived in the house would sometimes, I'd see like 3 scared cat faces looking while I was trying to, get the upper stops on Sally Gooden. And finally, it got to the point where people weren't sure if they were supposed to laugh or not, And then I knew it was getting dangerous, and I was spending all my time playing the fiddle, and I had completely ignored my guitar. And, people pay me to play the guitar. They pay me not to play the fiddle, if anything. So I left it for a long time. I only took it out, at Christmas time to play a few tunes, or occasionally to terrorize a jam session at the full moon pickin' party. But I decided, I'm going to take it out again and learn. And so it's really kind of fun to be a beginner again. And Bryan has been very nice about it and patient. And I have gotten a little better, I'd say. The bowing especially has gotten better. So, here, we do have some wise notes from Marty, who knows what the difference between a fiddle and a violin is. A fiddle has beer spilled on it. There we go. Okay. All right. And Neil tried learning to play the fiddle. He couldn't stand the sound of himself. Oh, that's something. Well, I know it's someday when I feel like brave enough, I will play the fiddle on one of these Monday Lives. I don't know if people promise they will still tune in the following week. Let's see. Spike has some good memories from the Liberty Bell, and wow, that's very cool. And this is a nice travel guitar. Thanks for commenting on that. So, okay. So there's no time like the present to start. Right. So if I don't play the fiddle with you, I'll at least come up with some fiddle jokes. I'll leave you with this song because we've got to pretty soon get rowing back to the sailboat and leave these kind folks. I think that's a hint. You'll miss the dearest pal you've ever had. Oh, there'll come a day, now don't forget it, there'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you feel lonely, your heart will break like mine and you'll want me only after you've gone away. After you've gone, after you've gone away. One more time. After you've gone, there's no denying you'll feel blue, you'll feel sad, and you'll miss the dearest pal you ever had. Oh, there'll come a day, now don't forget it, there'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you feel lonely, your heart will break like mine and you'll want me only after you've gone away. After you've gone away. Okay, we'll see you next week, and I'll respond to more of your messages via text when we get online next. All right, see ya.